Good morning, happy Friday. This has been my life for the last 3 days and I decided enough is enough. I woke up feeling a little more human today. You guys, I never get sick and I swear the last 2 months I just can't catch a break. So the last 2 days I have spent on my couch and I was reminded again this morning by my wonderful children that we're out of cheese sticks, we're out of Cheez-Its, we're out of lettuce for the dragons. Please, Mom, go to the grocery store. Okay, I got up, I sort of got dressed. I changed pajama genres. So we're gonna head out the door. I'm gonna take you guys along. Of course, we're gonna stop at the Goodwill because it's on the way to the grocery store. See if we can find something that will then cover the cost of my groceries because that's how we roll around here. And let's see how much they've decided to mark up things since the last time I went to the Goodwill. But I'm going to find something. I'm going to find something they missed. Let's go. All right, we have made it here. I forgot to mention, I'm also on the hunt for a few personal things. It is birthday party season for me, March, May, and June. You guys that know me, I go all out. What is that? Oh, that's still my bin from Plato's. I haven't been in my car in like 5 days. I am looking for, we're having a Taylor Swift party. We go all out with the theme. The food has to be part of the theme. It's just what I do. Taylor Swift, Harry Potter, and I need your help. He's gonna be 13, my soon-to-be 13-year-old son. He obliges that I do these all-out parties, but last year it was really hard to come up with a theme. We did neon glow in the dark. It was actually pretty awesome. But this year he's like, Mom, I don't know. You just come up with something. So help me come up with a theme for a 13-year-old boy. He wants to invite girls as well. And he's not really into like certain like Harry Potter or this or that. I don't know. I might just go with a color. It's getting harder as he gets older. All right, so I'm on the hunt for anything I can use for birthday parties and something that I can use. I have a very short grocery list. My pantry challenge is going well. We're just trying to buy the bare minimums, so my list is very short. So if I could find just maybe 3 items that I could flip for at least $20 to $25, that would be great. So, all right, let's go see what I can find. Right inside the door are shoes, and I knew right off the bat this was going to be a challenge. They like to price everything at $15 to $20, it seemed, and I knew I was going to really have to hunt for things that they missed. But I knew if I stayed the course, I would find a few things. $20 Vans, I didn't show you, they were quite beat up. I thought maybe I had found something here. Ooh, yes, Olakai for $3, womp womp. They were trash. Those should not even have been on the shelf, but we kept going. I did look up several things because maybe $15 would have been good for something that could flip for much more than that, but I was not having success in the shoes. So we headed over to the kids' shoes next, where the prices were still on average $20 for even kids' shoes. So let's see. Nope, some knockoff Birks. I went back to the adult shoes because I missed an aisle, and I was really excited to find these because I have a pair of this exact collaboration, not the same style, at home. Found these. I always want to look up collaborations. These ended up being nothing, but I was happy to find something to look up. Same thing in the kids section. These were, I think, a Disney collab. They weren't worth it. I finally found something in the kids section. Pottery Barn Kids. We'll talk about it later. Always look those up. This made me laugh. I was like, this is a really fun little Halloween thing. Somebody had already peeled the bottom. You guys, they wanted $7.99. It was originally $7.99 and it was not brand new or in perfect condition. This is the stuff you have to dig through, but it always makes me laugh when they're trying to sell things that were free in the first place. I did not find anything in the hard goods today, and I looked pretty hard. I looked up a lot of stuffed animals. Most of your time spent in the thrift store should be looking up comps, and every now and then you'll find something. Check out this Banana Republic Factory, $50. It was not brand new with the tags either. So just look at some of the prices. This was probably the craziest thing. This is not Disney Parks. It's not Disney Store. This is a Target $15 costume, $40. And I heard a family looking at that and they just couldn't believe it. It made me sad. This was a fantastic find. I didn't even care what it was gonna be. I was gonna take it home. Thankfully, it was cheap. And then I finally hit gold. We will talk about my finds in a minute, but I had to look through about 300 pairs of leggings to find those. Over in the shoes, these were some really cute dance goes. They were not worth $11. Comps weren't so great on this particular colorway. I did find these Free People shoes, which did end up coming home with me. I almost brought home those Hey Dudes you can see for my mom to try out, but they were $10 and quite beat up. So I'm glad I went back to this shoe section like 3 different times, because that's where I ended up getting half of my items. This is where I put the Adidas back. I thought they were really cool, but sadly, they just weren't it. The dresses, I looked through at least 200 dresses to find one worth looking up. Check out those comps. They're all pretty great. That did end up coming home with me. Okay, I was in there for 2 hours and 20 minutes. It would have just been 2 hours, but 20 minutes was spent in line. So I went in with $40 in cash and I was like, okay, this is my limit. And I came out with 6 items. One item I plan to keep, but I'm going to exchange it with an item in my closet to have something else to list and worth about the same. I'll explain more. Sadly, we had this loyalty program that's been going on like as long as I can remember, where I had a card or it worked with your phone number. It was a point system, and I don't know what it was, but just their loyalty, whatever. But every now and then they would say, oh, you have $7 and whatever. Do you want to use it? Yes, I always want to use it. Anyway, that ended at the end of January. You have until the end of February to use your points. So if you're local to me, I don't know if it's just a Central Florida thing. Anyway, I had $10.65 of free points money to use. So I used it, and after that, it brought my total to $38.86. So I stayed under my $40. The most expensive thing I got was at the very end. I was on the way to checkout. I decided to look through the dresses, and one caught my eye upon doing digging. It was worth paying $12.99. So anyway, I did a lot of comp searching. You know, that's kind of, I don't come to normal thrift stores now with the hopes of finding a ton of things to flip because the prices are just outrageous, but I do still learn new brands. It is helping me check to see, you know, what is selling right now, because I find something, oh, that's a good brand. Oh, wow, not anymore. So I did put a lot back, but that's just the name of the game. But I think I did okay, and I think that my flips are definitely going to be able to cover my groceries. But we're going to go to the grocery store. You guys are going to come home with me, and when I get home today, you are going to help me inventory, photograph, and process and put away these items. I'm going to get all of this done today. Today's Friday, so I've got, my kids have no after school activities. So we're going to get this done together and see. I'm going to be able to put up on the screen my actual active listings, and then I will take into account, I'll show you my Poshmark listings. I'll take into account sending a 20% offer. I'm not going to fool with the discounted shipping and all of that just for math purposes, but, and I will see if indeed I was able to then either really get cheap groceries or free. We'll see. It's just how my brain works. Y'all know this. All right, let's head to Aldi. All right, we are back home. This is gonna be a super quick haul. There are only 6 items to share. Again, I spent $38.86. If I divide my cost of goods, which that's just personally how I do it when it's like this, for my spreadsheet, $6.48 is what will be recorded. But like for this item, that's gonna seem like a lot, but it will all work out. So this was only $2.99, shockingly. That's the thing, you have to like be willing to spend a couple hours and dig for the things that they didn't overprice. But it also made me excited to see all the hugely overpriced items that then I'm gonna find at the bins soon. So this is a size 12 to 24 months, Pottery Barn Kids. I will always pick up these costumes. They are silly expensive. I mean, even for these baby sizes, they're like $75 or so, brand new, and they're usually worn one time. So we'll go ahead and get this listed, even though we're not anywhere near Halloween. People buy costumes all year long. I did not even check comps on that because I was willing to risk $3. This was the dress. This is the most expensive thing I got at $12.99. But I recognized the brand name as Never Fully Dressed. My dogs are fighting, playing. And it is a US size 6. And at first I thought it was a wrap dress, but then I noticed there were buttons. Arlo, can y'all just 5 minutes? Anyway, it's 2 different colors. You guys will have seen the comps because I did look it up and then I took a video. So it's not gonna be super fun to photograph. I don't enjoy photographing dresses, but hopefully that will do well for me. I found a pair of Lululemon leggings, my size 10, and I am going to go in my closet and pull out a pair of my own Lululemon leggings and trade out because I know I really like this style. And I'm gonna list a pair that I already own and we're gonna count it even. And these, I was literally walking by the small size pants. I was not even gonna look through the racks. I am still a little under the weather and 2 hours was my limit. So I was heading to the checkout and this little red tag was literally just calling to me. I could see it from several feet away. And so I said, I don't care what that is. Hopefully it's cheap. $4.19, yes. You know, it's kind of hard to pay up when you enjoy going to the bins, but for today's purpose, I was excited to find these. I don't know what they're gonna sell for. Again, I did not look up comps, but surely I will at least be able to double my money. And then I looked at a lot of shoes. All the shoes were so expensive, but when I saw this print, I knew what these were because I have a pair listed, the Love Shack Fancy with Manabee. I have the closed toe version listed, and I'm pretty sure these are brand new, never been worn, and they're adorable. I did pay the $10 for these. They're a size 40 though. They're a good size. They're good quality leather. They're just really nice. And then these, I did check comps. I wanted to be sure. They are Free People. They're definitely a whole vibe, but you know, maybe with summer coming, 4th of July, I don't know. I wish I had something I could wear these with. They're super fun. They're a size 38. They also, maybe they were worn to one event because they are in overall really great shape. So those are the 6 items I bought, and we're gonna go peel off some labels, cut off some tags, and I do have to go get my kids from school. And I forgot, we do actually have plans tonight. We have an event at church. So I won't have as much time as I thought, but we're gonna get this done in the next, as soon as possible. All right, let's get to work. So it fits super nicely. I left it unbuttoned because I'm going to take a picture of this inner button and all of that jazz. So yay. All right, let's photograph 6 items. Anyone else have photo helpers? B, you have a bed in here. You do, but she has to be right on top of my feet, silly goose. All right, 3 items down, just a couple to go. All right, since I already have to sit on the floor to photograph these 2 pairs of shoes, I chose this item out of my own personal closet. They are several years old. I didn't wear them very many times. They were actually really uncomfortable. They were a gift to me. They are, I think, only a size 8 somewhere. Maybe it says, hopefully. But I definitely need a size bigger since I wore these. I wore them to church last weekend and I said, nope, never again, going home to sell them. So this is gonna be item number 6, and I'll be keeping those Lululemon leggings. So just like the rest of my house, if I bring something in, something has to go out. So let's photograph 3 pairs of shoes. All right, it took me 32 minutes to type out in my spreadsheet the item name, cost, location, date, and to photograph all 6 items. I do take photos of my measurements. So now I'm just gonna go sit down and get them listed. So when I do things like this, it reminds me that I really can get a lot of work done if I just focus. But I am happy with being able to get this done today as part of this video. Definitely is motivating to myself. Okay, it is now 5:30. And I just changed sweatshirts, but I just had to update and say I got all 6 items fully listed, 100% done. I just clicked submit on the last one. 3 of them got cross-listed, right? Say yes, girls.
Yes.
And the other 3 I'll have to cross-list when I get home. But all done. I did it. Doesn't seem like a lot, but hey, to source, clean, inventory, photograph, bag, and I just have to now put them away all in one day. That's pretty awesome, right? And now we're going to go through and you guys are going to see my listings, and let's see if once they sell, I will have made my groceries free. Bye.
Bye.
Well, when I got home at 9 o'clock last night, I went ahead and cross-listed the other 3 items that I list everything to Kidizen first, and I woke up to an offer of $60 on these. I had listed them at $78 with the intention of sending 20% offers, meaning I would have sent them a $62 offer with discounted shipping. I do have my Posture VA set to not send offers on items that are only 24 items old. That's why they didn't get the offer when they liked the item. So of course I accepted, and they're going out this morning. So that means I make $48. And if we pretend that I had the $6 and change into these, even though this is the item that came out of my closet, I am in the profit, like $41.50, which means I have already recovered all of the money from my groceries. But we're going to keep going because if you want to be technical, I did not find these at the thrift store yesterday, but in my mind, it's a win because I am already ahead, and it just tells me I need to list what I have. So let's get this stuff packed up and sent out. So it is Sunday. I just listed these items on Friday. You're going to see this video on Monday. And the Tory Burch shoes sold overnight the first night. And then these just sold today. And the buyer paid my full asking price on eBay of $35 plus $6 shipping. So they had to pay instantly. So I made $30.35. So just this one sale alone almost covered my entire grocery haul. So if you don't want to count the item that came from my closet because I didn't technically find it that day, I was just trying to be, you know, a good steward with my death pile. But yeah, so here we are. We are just 2 days in, and this is a reminder to myself above all, but list the things they will sell. If you're watching this video, I'm letting you know you are an amazing reseller. The items you pick are good items. You just need to get them listed. So I am still going to show you the numbers and when my other items sell, what I will be looking at. Now let's get this ready to go tomorrow. Let's look at the numbers. At this moment with my 2 sales, I have made $78.35. That is after fees. That is what I am taking home. Minus my entire grocery bill of $33.16, I have made $45.19. Now let's look at my listings I currently have up. These shoes I have listed for $96. These, $72. They already have some attention. This cute outfit I have listed at $45. This is why I say always look at them. And the dress is listed for $60. Now let's take into account these are all going to get a 20% off offer sent to them. That's going to be $217, less the shipping discount. I do send the $5.95 shipping, but we're just going to keep it whole numbers. So if we take 20% off of that, and my entire cost of goods purchase from Goodwill, which was $38.86, that leaves me the potential to make $179 in pure profit plus free groceries. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. I know I love making them, and it just makes me even more motivated to get out and get more of my death pile listed. Sometimes you do still have to leave your house, so if you have to buy something, might as well make a stop at the thrift store. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a wonderful day.